all and welcome back to this video. And now this is the premiere which you all were waiting for. And today we are going to do a research on whether there is a life on any other planet other than Earth or not. So first of all, we are going to meet Bill. Hello Bill, how are you? Are you fine?
Yes, fine.
Because you were not there for a lot of days on this channel. So I hope you're right. So from the
Yes.
this is the let's first of all look at the agenda for today. So now I'm going to present my screen to see the agenda. Let's see the agenda for today. I hope Bill you can see my presentation.
Yes.
So let's go here. First of all, what our agenda is going to be, I'm just going to take a pen. Just a minute. I'm working on a bit slow PC, so that's why it's happening like that. I'm gonna do on red. Okay, so first of all, we are going to look into some basic planets. We're gonna look into planets. Okay, so after planets, we are going to I'm just after planets we're going to look on some variations, very not variations exactly, some animals which may live in space. So right now we have what we are going to do is, so I hope Bill is over here and he doesn't have any internet problem right now because of the pandemic. We are not able to do it live, so we are doing it online. So now what we are going to do, first of all, we are going to make a list for possible planets to have life. So for example, one of the planets is Kepler 422b, and like that we have shortlisted 6 planets which may have possibility to have life on them. And next we are going to shortlist some animals which have possibilities to live in space. One of them is yeast. Yeast everybody uses in cakes. So and it doesn't need oxygen to breathe. It doesn't it is not dependent on oxygen, so it is one of the possibility. And next we are going to check some parameters and then eliminate the animals and planets which don't suit the parameters. So for example, the planet, if the planet has water, so if the planet, suppose Kepler 422 doesn't have water, then it will be eliminated, it will be removed from the list. And the suppose yeast, if there is something like he needs oxygen, then he will be removed from the list. So now what we are going to do is to simply go to the first one. The first, we are going to make the list of possible planets. So now Bill is going to present us the thing. So Bill, I hope you're presenting the that thing which you have made. Bill has made a presentation on that, so he's going to present it. So I'm going to stop it. Okay. Now Bill, you have to unmute and present it.
Yes, I'm going to present.
Please be quick. So okay, Bill, we can see your presentation. So go on. Okay. So Bill, you can open the presentation mode. Okay. So go to the starting.
Okay. Yes, what is starting?
Okay. Yeah. So first topic, this is the main topic. We are going to divide. We have divided it into 3 branches: life on Earth and other planets. So uh, now Bill is going to take you through a journey. So please, Bill, start the journey.
Yes.
Next slide, please. Starting about planets with life. As we know that our planet Earth is called as the unique planet, planet of jewels, etc. We know that in our solar system only Earth has life. But what about other planets? Do they have life? Will they have life? Why isn't there life? Was there life? Are there any planets with life? Let's learn about the questions about life. So now the next slide, Bill is going to read it.
So some planets with life. In this video, we will take a look at some planets with life. We will mainly take a look at exoplanets like Kepler 62e, Gliese 667 cc, Gliese 581 G star, Tau Ceti E star, Gliese 667 CF, and Kepler 22b.
So these are some of the planets which possibly have life. So now next slide, please. So we have gathered some information about these planets, and we're going to show them in front of you all.
Okay.
So the first planet is Kepler 62e. Kepler 62e, also known by its Kepler Object of Interest designation COE 701.03, is a super Earth. Super Earth exoplanet. Super Earth means it has conditions like Earth, but it is bigger than Earth, a lot more bigger than Earth. Extrasolar planet. It's also an extrasolar planet discovered orbiting within the habitable zone of Kepler 62. Kepler 62 Kepler 62 is the second outermost of five such planets discovered by NASA's Kepler spacecraft. So Kepler 62e is located about 1200 light years from the Earth in the constellation of Lyra. The exoplanet was found using the transit method, in which the dimming effect of that a planet causes as it crosses in the front of its star is measured. Kepler 62e may be a terrestrial or an ocean covered planet. It lies in the inner part of the host star's habitable zone. So actually it is not confirmed whether it is a terrestrial or a ocean covered planet. So it was discovered on 18 April, and its orbital period means its 1 year is 122.39 days, and its mass is 4.5 plus 14.2 point minus 2.6 mass. So now Bill, can you just cover the next slide, please?
Yes.
Okay, Bill, start.
So let's learn about Gliese 667 cc. Gliese 667 cc is a super Earth exoplanet 22 light years from Earth.
Actually, it's
Planet
a
orbits.
bit close to Earth, so not more far. Okay, continue.
Yes. The planet orbits around Gliese 667 c, a small red dwarf star with a mass 31% of that of the Sun. Gliese 667 cc orbits 8 times closer to its host star than Earth orbits the Sun. The planet receives a similar amount of energy from its star as Earth receives from the Sun.
Okay, so Bill, can you please take to the next star? Okay, now we are going to learn about Gliese 581 G star. So, unofficially known as Zamina or Zamina's world, it was unconfirmed. Is an unconfirmed and frequently disputed exoplanet claimed to orbit within the Gliese 581 system, 28 light years from the Earth. It was discovered by Lick Carnegie Exoplanet Survey and is the sixth planet orbiting the star. However, its existence could not be confirmed. Okay, sorry for disturbance. Bill, can you please mute till your turn comes because there is some background noise. Yes. Okay. Where's the presentation gone? No, no, wait. Go to your presentation back. Just press tab. Yeah. So is an it was discovered by Lick Karen G exoplanet survey and is the sixth planet orbiting the star. However, its existence could not be confirmed by the European Southern Observatory, which is also known as ESO or High Accuracy Conversational. high accuracy radial velocity planet searcher HARPS survey team. So now, and its existence remains controversial. What is controversial? So controversial means like not existing also and existing also. It is thought to be near the middle of the habitable zone of its star. This means that it could sustain liquid water, a necessity for all known life on its surface. Means see, this means that it could sustain. It contains water. Is recorded as a record according to scientists, not what we say, not clear that there is water, but according to the scientist it is. So if there is favorable atmospheric conditions on the planet, so there can be life. Not necessary there is, but there can be. Just a minute. Its radius is 2 lakh 1,695 kilometer, and its distance to the Earth is 6.20 per seconds. Constellation, it is in the constellation of Libra, and its surface temperature is 3,480 Kelvin. So I'm just going to search on this Bing for was what is the 3,480 Kelvin, 3,480 Kelvin in okay Kelvin in degree degree Celsius. Okay, so it's been loading. Yeah, and now it's loading. It's 3,206.85 degrees Celsius. That's a lot of temperature. Humans cannot exist in such a temperature. I don't know why it's like that, but and its mass is 0.31 solar mass. Okay, so I'm going. Bill is going to cover again the next slide. Now we're going to cover with the fourth planet. So Bill, please unmute and continue. So just a minute, let Bill unmute himself. So okay, yeah, okay. So Bill, continue with the next slide. Okay.
So let's learn about Tau Ceti star. So Tau Ceti, Latinized from Ceti, is a single star in the constellation Cetus that is spectrally similar to the Sun. Although it has only about 78% of the Sun's mass, at a distance under 12 light years from the solar system, it is a relatively near star and the closest solar G-class star.
Okay, just a minute, Bill. So the stars are divided into G class and S class type of class, and our sun also falls under the category of G class star. That's I just wanted to give this information. Okay, you can continue.
Yes, the star appears stable with little stellar variation and its metal deficient.
Okay, so its radius is 5 lakh.
So it's
Okay, you tell Bill.
yeah. So its radius is 5 lakh 51,532 kilometers.
And it falls under the constellation of Cetus.
Constellation is Cetus.
Surface temperature is 5,344 Kelvin, which is too high.
Surface
Okay, so Bill, please tell them the absolute magnitude.
Yes. Yes, I have to find it out. Wait.
No. It's written on the slide, please. It's written on the side. So the absolute magnitude is 5.690, and the mass is 0.78 solar mass, and apparent magnitude is 3.500. So now, Bill, can you please take us on the next slide?
Yes.
So let me mute. Okay, you please just yeah. Okay, so let Bill mute himself. Okay, so let's learn now about the Gliese 667F. Gliese 667F is a super Earth, another super Earth. Wow. An exoplanet with a mass and radius greater than that of the Earth. It's a lot of bigger than Earth, but smaller than that of the giant planets Uranus and Neptune. It is smaller than Uranus and Neptune. It is heavier than Earth with a minimum mass of about 3.7 Earth masses. It's almost 3 times the Earth's mass. The equilibrium temperature of the Gliese 667 cc is estimated to be 277.4 Kelvin, and it's written 667 cc, but there is a spelling mistake. It's 667f. Okay, so its detection method means is radial velocity. It was detected by radial velocity by the European Southern Observatory (ESO). Discovery date was 2011. It was mentioned and it was announced in 2012. Orbital period means the 1 year is 28.155 days plus 0.017, so means it's only 20, it's lot of days. Semi major axis is 0.1251 AU, which is the unit of measurement. So Bill, please unmute yourself and again go to the next slide. Okay, Bill, now he's going to tell us about Kepler 22b. So Bill, please start and please be a bit louder. So let's learn about Kepler 22b. Kepler 22b, also known as Kepler object of interest designation KOI 087.01, is an extrasolar planet orbiting within the habitable zone of the Sun-like star Kepler 22. It is located about 608 light years from Earth in the constellation of Cygnus. It was discovered by NASA's Kepler Space Telescope in December 2011 and was the first known transiting planet to orbit within the habitable zone of a Sun-like star, where liquid water could exist on the planet's surface. Kepler 22 is too dim to be seen with the naked eye. So it was discovered on 5th December 2011, and the discoverer is Kepler Science C. And discovery date 5 December 2011. It was announced. Okay, so this was the last planet of the 6 planets. Now we are going to tell you some interesting facts at the last. So now, right now, I'm going to stop your presentation. Okay. And now let's see some possibilities of some animals which can exist on Earth. Means on Earth, they also exist on Earth, but which can exist in space. Okay, so now what we're going to do is see possibilities. So our first possibility for that is yeast. I don't want to take the pen. I just want to take the laser pointer. So our first possibility is the yeast. So why is yeast our possibility? So yeast are eukaryotic single-celled microorganisms classified as members of fungus kingdom. The first yeast originated hundreds millions of years ago, and at least 1,500 species are currently recognized. And yeast does not need oxygen, so it has a possibility to exist in space. So if you don't know, the yeast does not need oxygen to survive. It doesn't depend on oxygen, but it might depend on other air, other gases like carbon dioxide, but we're going to study the parameters later on. So right now this is a possibility 1. Possibility 1 is yeast, and possibility 2 is tardigrades. Most of you don't know tardigrades, I know that. So that's why we have brought this possibility to you all. So now, what are tardigrades? Tardigrades, known colloquially as water bears or moss piglets, are phylum of eight-legged segmented microanimals. They were first described by the German zoologist Johann August Ephraim Zoes in 1773, who called them little water bears. In 1777, the Italian biologist Lazzaro Spallanzani named them tardigrada, which means slow steppers. So these are our current two possibilities which we are going to research on. First of all, I'm going to close this PPT and quickly head towards the Bing browser. So I'm going to do a rough research. So first of all, if you type animals that can live in space, this is rough research. You should do rough researches first and then go into deep. So dogs, no. Actually, that these cannot survive in space directly. So animals in space facts. I don't know what this is exactly, but dogs cannot live without oxygen. Without oxygen. Okay, it took like the empty space in vacuum. Vacuum. So tardigrades. When you search this, the first thing that you see is the tardigrade. So tardigrade is the most possibility. So does now we're going to start. Actually, we're going to start researching. So what I'm going to do is here I'm going to make a blank slide. I'm going to make a blank slide and then present. Let's go to slideshow and then from current slide. So I'm going to make a really rough sketches of all. So tardigrade is the most probably suggested animal. So suppose this is a space. I know the drawing is bad, and here is tardigrade. So in space there is everywhere there is vacuum. So I need to choose the color green color. So everywhere there is vacuum. Suppose this is the vacuum. So but the vacuum, what we say, and there is no gravity first of all. So we're going to right now just do that much. So do you want to, I'm going to click on keep and go back to here. So tardigrades, first of all, do does vacuum affect the air pressure? So not only we have to do that. For example, a typical vacuum cleanup process. Okay, so this affects the air pressure. So what I'm going to do is, can tardigrade live in low air pressure? It's a big question. We have to research on this too. Tardigrades can survive extreme condition, excess dryness, lack of oxygen, extreme cold, low pressure. See, we have got our clue. It can survive in toxins and low pressure. It can survive in low pressure. We need to note this point down. So I'm going to delete this right now and go home and insert a small text box. So I'm going to paste this word toxin. So I'm going to control V. So here it can survive in toxins. What else can it survive with? Let's see. So this is called a study. So we need to find something. We need to kind of do this study, and I'm going to write all the possibilities it can survive in. But wait. So can it survive? Uh, okay. So does tardig structure of tardigrade body structure? Let's look how this body structure is. So anatomy. So let's just look at this picture. I'm going to just zoom it by pressing Ctrl plus. Why isn't this happening? I don't know. Just a second. Okay, so now Bill, are you here? I hope you're here and you don't have any problem. So see here, the small dot, this whole thing is the brain of the tardigrade. Now what I'm going to do is just take a snip and then mark this snip to make you feel better. So first of all, I'm going to take a snapshot of this part or this anatomy part. Let me take a snapshot. Okay, only this part, and then let me mark the all part. First of all, I'm going to open this one. See, so you can as you can see, the part which is marked in red, I'll just erase, and then okay, so the part which is marked in red from here to here is all the brain. It's the brain. So here the small part is the buccal cavity. Its buccal means the mouth and all. So it's this one is the mouth tube which brings the food from the mouth tube to the other parts. So it's like the esophagus, not esophagus. This is the mouth tube. This is the main tube, not esophagus. Its esophagus over this here, black dot over here, and this circular thing. Okay, I'm just going to erase this. I'm going to make a custom pen and customize the pen to the color uh, green. Okay, and thick point pen and round thick chisel tip pen. So now this whole thing which I have marked is the pharynx of the tardigrade. So and we need to study from where is the exactly it doesn't have any nose. See, that's the big clue. It doesn't have any nose. It doesn't inhale or exhale. That is why he the tardigrade does not breathe. It doesn't need any gas. It doesn't need any gas. So to breathe. So now these are the legs. This is the first leg. These are everywhere there are legs. So we have proved that there are there is no nose, no nostrils, and nothing. So we are going to close this and then simply yeah. Okay, so we have almost done with today's webinar, today's premiere. So now we have removed the possibilities and proved that tardigrades can live in space. Now what we are going to do is do a bit research on yeast. Yeast. Can yeast does yeast yeast need any gas? So let's see whether it needs carbon dioxide. So I'm just going to resize this, reset. Okay. So he says two ways of releasing energy from sugar molecule. Okay, with a supply. They make carbon dioxide gas, which is exactly what human cells make too. Actually, we'll do can yeast live in a vacuum? vacuum can yeast. Okay, yeah, this one. I did the spelling now. A vacuum sealed bag of yeast stored in a room to refresh indefinitely. Once the seal is broken, it should go into the freezer for. Okay, so yeast also can live in a vacuum, but it cannot survive lots in the air. So we need to keep it in the fridge. So that's it, guys. So what we have researched today is that yeast, the two possibilities are true. We have shortlisted the animals. Now in the next part of this series, there is another part of this series which will be uploaded soon on the channel. And thanks to Bill too. So this webinar is almost over, and now what we are going to do is we are going to share this PPT with you all so that you all can refer to it. So in the next part of this series, we are going to shortlist some planets. So thanks for watching and subscribe our channel so that you never miss